Craig Jones after the 2-2 draw against Biggleswade United. Jonah, your first match in charge of the first team, and it was a bit dramatic, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've nearly lost my voice anyway with all the shouting, especially at half time, which I think they deserved after the first half performance. Lazy, the quality on the ball wasn't very good, formation was good, but they didn't work it right. So for me and Mark, we turned around and said, look, you've got to bet on the ball, you're not doing as we're asking. The wide areas are for the fullbacks. And it's the first time that we've really had a go, because everything, they are good footballers, they're young academy players basically. So when they come into the non-league scene, it's a very different game, especially against a side like Biggleswade. They were strong, they were quick, they were better in transition than we were. We were good going forward, but we couldn't get back in. So half-time was a bit of a rollicking, to be honest, and then decided to change it to the 4-5-1, but with the work rate to make it a 4-3-3 going forward. So I thought they'd done very well second half.
Of course, with the team, the majority are teenagers. We've got a couple of lads over the age of 20, but apart from that, it's all young lads. Is it to be expected that they couldn't quite master the new formation?
I'd say so, yeah. I mean, obviously we've had a bit of trouble with the training and things like that. We're not training long enough, so we can't work on the little changes in formation. With the personnel we had today, we had to change the formation from what we used to be playing. The personnel, we had players ready, players available, and then all of a sudden things happened, injuries, family commitments, work commitments, and it's changed. So the personnel you've seen today done well with what we give them, to be fair. But the second half, I've got to give them all credit. They worked hard. They could have won the game. Probably should have won it.
As you say, it was night and day between the first half and the second half. Given the second half performance, do you think it was a game that we should have won?
Yeah, definitely. I think we should have won. Their second goal come from a throw-in, which should have been ours. We switched off. Whether it's our throw-in or their throw-in, the lads should know they don't switch off, just get back into position. And if they don't, they're going to get found out, and that's what happened. They went ahead and broke it. It's happened in games where we're appealing things with the referee, arguing with the referee, and we don't get back and recover, and we get sort of found out.
Well, we've got to mention Chris Roscoe, who made some absolutely sensational saves today. You've been here when he was nothing more than an understudy. You're back now and he's the number one. How brilliant is it to see the transformation, the evolution of Chris Roscoe?
It was hard for him being Superman's understudy. He wasn't going to get a lot of game time. He was never going to get in unless Reece was injured. So to be confident when you're coming into the first team and you get your chances, took it. A couple of things we have to work on with him, with his confidence in the box, but I can't fault him for them saves. We're just point blank, he's kept us in it. So for first half, he was definitely our better player, if you like. And
another individual we had to mention, especially in the second half, was another an elder statesman, if you like. Brian and Love got his second goal of the season, a very popular goal as well. Assists to go with it too.
Yeah, the first thing I said, you should have scored two. So, I mean, he's old enough, he knows when his chances are there, he's got to take them. His experience where you might not get many chances in the game, and when he does, he's got to take them. But he scored one, laid one on, which was an excellent touch by him. He's worked his socks off for his experience, everything it brings to the team. The young lads respect him, we all respect him. He works his socks off, leads by example basically, and that's what he should be doing, and everyone should be following his footsteps.
And finally, you're in charge on Monday. Some lessons to be learned from today. What lessons will you take from this match into a huge encounter at Spinks Drive in 2 days' time?
Better quality on the ball, better work rate, the second half performance basically, working hard. I don't think in any of the games that I've been involved in as a player, as a coach, as a manager, spectator, Coventry United, Spinks, or Masters, whoever it was against Spinks, local derbies, there's never any football played. That's what I want to change. I want us to be a good footballing side on the night, on the day, and work hard. Win the ball back early, make sure that we get the heads down, we get the ball, we play. Our talent will beat theirs all day long. If we get et up in that occasion, I think that's when we start faltering, rather than just treat it as a normal game. Let the fans be the fans, let them argue and fight with each other and know the passion of the game. But get the lads at this age to say, look, you don't even need to know anything about Spinks. It's nothing about who it is or what it is. It's another game for us. We go out, we show our quality, and if we do, quality will shine through in the day.
Well, fingers crossed we can make it a double in the league over Spring this season. We're looking forward to it. Craig, thanks for your time.
Hopefully, yeah. Thank you.